The first thing that came to mind is, what are we going to do to help them? What is our first step to get in there?
My name is Eric Ryan. I am a specialist in the U.S. Army from 1996 to 1999, and I now live in North Kihei, Maui. I became homeless in Hawaii due to the fact that the rent prices that they have here are exorbitant. How I became homeless is because I fell right into that gap that's still widening to this day, not being able to afford housing. The rent has pretty much been the reason why I became homeless. It's hard here in Maui. You know, the only reason why I have what I have right now is because I'm being supplemented to a rent that's reasonable.
My name is Esther Lamatia. I am the Supportive Services for Veterans and Families Program Coordinator at US Vets, Barbers Point, Hawaii. My involvement with Eric Ryan, met him when we were doing the enrollment. I had the opportunity to just hear about his stories and how he became homeless in Maui, and then just helping him get approved for our program, and was able to work with one of our case managers to successfully be housed and also employed as well. Hawaii can be very expensive, and finding the housing that is affordable for them is one of the barriers that we go through. Just the cost of living itself can be very difficult for our veterans to be able to sustain their unit and to be able to move on their own.
Homeless life is about keeping your guard up. The people that you end up living next to you on the side of the road all have their own different story. You're down in the depths of the poor. I mean, it's almost like being in jail. You have to, keep your dukes up and know when to hit, know when not to hit, and, know when to give and know not when to give.
Front Street and Baker and Maui, the whole roof is on fire. The ashes are engulfing our car, and the flames are going on our car.
Okay, I'm sorry. We have the fire department and the officers on their way to that area.
I'm sorry, it's just really scary. And
yeah, I know.
Homes, businesses in the historic town of Lahaina destroyed.
So while living in my car, the news reports came down that there was going to be a hurricane coming near Maui, but not going to touch Maui. So I didn't even really think anything of it. About 12 o'clock that evening on August the 8th, the winds became literally 80 miles an hour, 85 miles an hour. I could feel my car being pushed closer and closer to the cliff. The wind was so strong. The branches were flying everywhere. The kiave trees were being broken down. I'd had a restless night sleeping. I was scared even to be by the cliff. Had to go to work. Drove down Hanopi'ilani Road. And then on the outer road is when I saw the power lines making a fire on Lahaina Luna Road. And I told my boss, I'm like, are we going to be working today? And there was smoke coming from higher up on the mountain, but it was white smoke. And so my boss made the decision, hey, look, it's white smoke. So white smoke means that they've already put it out, that it's not black smoke. We have nothing to worry about. I need you to go out en route today. You're not going to be in Lahaina. You're going to be out in Kihei.
My reaction when hearing about Eric Ryan's involvement in the Maui fire, my heart went out to him. My heart went out to a lot of people, a lot of veterans and families that were affected by it. The first thing that came to mind is, what are we going to do to help them? What is our first step to get in there and getting them off the streets? And so I think we had a great action plan where we were in Maui trying to get every veterans that were displaced to hotel stays and continue to do weekly case management with them.
US Vets helped me out incredibly. They called me the day of the fire and asked me if I needed support, in which I told them I did, and this is exactly what they told me. We are not going to let you sleep in your car again. Now we're going to put you up in a hotel and we're going to get you in a position to where you would be self-sustaining. They made a reservation to Maui Coast until I was able to find a place here, start the process into renting and to putting down a security deposit in order to secure where I live today.
Hi, I'm Melissa Wilkins. I'm a program assistant at US Vets at Barbers Point. No one should be homeless. You should not have to be stuck. Get the help that you need. Just be willing to accept the help and pay it forward.
My feeling was of great relief. I found myself finally in a position to where I didn't have to worry about roaches in the car, eating my face, eating my eyes while I'm sleeping. I felt like finally, I got an opportunity where I was trusted with my intelligence. All I needed was a little, financial help and a direction to go, and that, after that I could make it happen.
So for any veterans out there, I really encourage you to not be afraid to ask for help. I want you to find that purpose even in times that you don't know what that is. At US Vets, we have a lot of resources to help you get there. From one veteran to another, I'd like to share that I'm here to help you the best way that I can.
If you're a veteran out there and you find yourself in a position where you have no hope or you feel like you can't go on, give US Vets a call. Your veteran status will allow you to make a change. You don't have to do anything except apply.
It is an amazing feeling to see our veteran in permanent housing and able to do well for themselves. Just knowing that they're safe, they're no longer on the street, and knowing that they're able to thrive on their own and be able to do things on their own without any of our assistance is a great feeling, knowing that we are making a difference in the lives of our veterans and in the lives of people that we help.
We all are Ohana, that we all are a family as veterans, and that you're part of that family. And don't ever forget it, because your service matters. Your service matters a lot. And US Vets will make you understand how your service matters and put you back right on track. I mean, look at right over here. We walk by faith. As soon as I saw that when I walked in this house, I knew God was leading me in the right direction.